Steve Davis then, a 5-3 winner over Ang Boon Lay. Next up, the magician, the former world champion, Efren Reyes of the Philippines against Radoslaw Babica of Poland.
Well, even Efren will admit there are better breaks than his, but it hasn't seemed to slow down his career. Here you take a look at it. That 8-ball nearly finds a home in the corner pocket, but it bobbles out, and the 4-ball's made for an ugly situation. You can see he's trying. That cue ball's jumping way up in the air from the force that cannot be absorbed by the rack. Good height, but no bonus on that jump.
Okay, 7 cushions and into the middle back.
You saw that jump shot, and Babica can only be happy with the result that he hasn't left an open shot for the magician.
What a character.
Well, I would expect him to go straight across and back for this shot. There we go.
Inaccurate straight away. The magician, from the age of about 10, went to his uncle's pool room in Manila in the barrio, slept under the table, practiced for hours. By the time he was 40, no American serviceman in the Philippines would play him at pool. Natural born genius. 99 world champion. A couple of years later, won 165,000 bucks in Tokyo. Just made a member of the BCA Hall of Fame in the US, Jerry.
Indeed, he was just inducted day before yesterday into the BCA Hall of Fame, an honor he certainly deserves. You know, I once interviewed Efren and asked him who he looked up to, who is his hero when he was a kid coming up in the game. He said no one. There was no one to look up to.
Well, he did actually admire, he said, the bums and the guys, the crazies who played crazy shots in his uncle's pool room, and he logged some of their wild shots, which he put his own unique gloss on. Didn't look up to them, pick them off the floor, but he learned to look.
Yeah, well, those aren't wild shots in his hand. They're quite calculated. Reyes starting a nightmare for Radoslaw Babica.
Yep.
Efren takes the 9-ball home, 1-0.
Trained by Bogdan Bolkowski, Berlin trick artist extraordinaire. See how he's going to do with this break.
Well, he's had a ball go down. I don't think he's going to like the setup. We'll probably get another look here at his break shot. Here we go. A lot of power exerted. Wing ball down. 1 ball sets up. Now, he may have a shot at this. I'm not sure if the 1 ball's blocked by the. Yeah, it is. It's blocked by the 2.
And as you see, he's got to fling everything into aggression here.
He might drive it into the rail, try and carry him off the 2 to go into the pocket.
So he
nope,
tried to plant. I think that was an attempt at the plant in the blue.
It was indeed, and that was a long shot at best.
But if you only get 2 points like he has in the league, he's sitting well down in it. He has got to go. And they've got to go rash.
He's going to have to play this 1 ball all the way down into the corner pocket, let it slide down the rail, and draw the cue ball back towards him. Oh, he's going to bank that shot. Well, you never know what. Why are we trying to guess what Efren Reyes is going to do?
The bloke's a commentator's dream or a commentator's nightmare. But it's lovely to watch, even when he makes a mug of you.
Oh, he can do anything.
Flash, please.
That's the thing. He's so powerful. He's got arrows in his quiver that no one else owns.
Yep. William Tell could take an apple off your head. This kid could take a ball bearing. Fantastic accuracy. See the line he picked of the white, feathering near the brown. Just a genius at work.
You never hear anyone say anything negative about Efren Reyes. He's so humble. When you interview him after he wins the tournament, he always says the same thing. You know, I just got so lucky this week.
So if he's such an honest, nice guy, why did he call himself Cesar Morales and take thousands of dollars off guys when he first went to the States?
Well, that was a bit of a group effort. There were a lot more people betting on Efren than Efren was betting on himself. And they didn't want the enemy to know who he was.
Great character, great pool. To 2-zip in no time.
Efren Reyes now leads 2-0 over Babica. He doesn't have a bank open. Trying to reverse it back into the side pocket. In one rail bank into the side pocket. It's tough. Oh, some luck. Radoslaw knows he got lucky there.
Well, if ever anybody did need the fortunate run of the balls like this, flick, double kiss, pink goes down. It's
well,
the young pull.
The pink may be down, but he didn't get lucky twice. He's got no shape on the 5-ball. Trying to play safe against Efren Reyes. You don't want to make a living doing that.
Absolutely.
Efren's the grand master of the kick.
The kick and pot.
He kicks to make balls. He kicks to play safe. He knows exactly where both the cue ball and the object ball are going to go.
You can play snooker. You can play pool. You can play billiards. And if you want the clincher, he's world class at chess.
He's a great chess player. Look at this. He's going to play. Well, the ball didn't roll quite far enough. He did not get safe. He wanted that ball to go on down to the rail and nestle up.
Yeah, that's the shot of a mate rather than a checkmate. So the pool could really cash in here and peg back a little bit of respect, because I don't think he's going to get more than that out of this game.
Needs to let that cue ball remain, the cue stick remain still, and that time he does. Well, Sid, Radoslaw should get a rack here. Just draw back, don't try to do too much. Bring it back to center table and take your shot.
More honky-tonk piano than Warsaw Concerto, but he'll have all he gets against the magician.
Babica needs this to go right in the center of the pocket. It does. And he's pulled within 2 of Efren Reyes. This is a pretty nice safety if it works out. Oh, he went into the side pocket. Not at all what he intended, but you've got to take it when they come. Watch the side bag, Sid.
Yep.
Radoslaw landed right on the 2-ball with that. He was going to be safe behind the 2 with the 1 ball down here, but now he has a path all the way to the finish.
Fighting for survival in the tournament. If he doesn't get a 2-pointer out of this, he's on the plane.
This to be his toughest shot of the rack. Drawing back from the 4 to get a shot on the 5. As long as he's within half a table of that 5, he should be okay. Should be able to take it home. Boy, he punched that shot, though. That's dangerous. The rest of these should be nice, smooth strokes. He doesn't have to force the cue ball anywhere. He's got a great angle on this 5-ball. The 5's not going to eat a lot of energy out of the cue, so he can just use a moderate stroke. That's nice. Comes 2 rails to come off in line with the 6.
So where do you like him for potting the
He'll draw back and play the 8
black
in the
8,
same
same
pocket.
pocket?
Yeah, he'll just draw it back, play the 8 in the same pocket, and that'll give him the angle he needs to play the 9 in the same pocket. Wow, he drew it back further than I thought. He'll be able to just float the cue ball a few inches forward and play the 9 across in the opposite corner pocket if he wishes.
Float shot, technical term for no side. Exactly what Jerry suggests, making the 9 elementary.
Got to give it to him. Radoslaw is not giving up at all. He draws another game onto his side. Shows him the safety, and that's not going to work.
Okay, super thin slice shot. It's part of the jogging for cut.
Well, if Efren's planning on making the 2 ball, he's going to really surprise me. I think he's going to play a safe off of the 2. However, once again, Efren works a miracle. Look at this. He pushes the 3 ball into the 2, clears the 2 ball. What a beautiful shot. Cue ball into the 3, 2 ball into the clear. Efren could be through the rack. Sid, that's why they call him the magician. Other players would never attempt that kind of shot. What a beautiful touch.
Makes it easy as forking Huevas Rancheros.
And just think,
which will be in 2 minutes time if he keeps going this way.
That's the clutch game that he pulled that shot on. That's not just playing with your buddy in the backyard. This means something.
How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice.
Practice, practice. When you ask Earl Strickland who the greatest 9-ball player in the world is, he never hesitates. Efren Reyes. Greatest player he says he's ever played.
When Efren says, maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe Jerry, I'll get lucky.
Of course, a lot of people would put Earl right at the top of that list, too. He's humble enough not to name himself.
So, he looks as though he'll be having his mum's borscht soup within 24 hours for his dinner. The Polish lads can now, I think, go home as Efren just shows us what he's made of.